not going to do that. Ah.
Seems a lot more difficult than YouTube makes it look like.
When is it not? That's what everyone fucking says about YouTube. Can you do me a favour?
Sure.
Can you go to the front of the car?
The van is a little bit far.
Can you go to the front of the car and just put the handbrake on?
I'm a bit sleepy because we woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning. I woke up and then I woke right up.
Yeah, because you know why? Because she's excited about leaving. Because we're handing our notice on the flat. So there's no going back now.
Yeah, excitement. That's the word I would use.
Maybe a bit more fear. I've had many stupid ideas in my life. Many of them wild, but mostly stupid.
So when Brian told me about his terrifying idea to live a life full of adventure, I didn't even know what it was going to be like. The chaos, terrible problems, all the fun. And
Well, it's Tuesday now, and we booked the MOT for Friday, and I don't know if you can see, but the engine's not even in.
and let's have a recap.
Welcome to our crazy adventure. So it's one thing having a vision or a goal, it's another thing finding a way to how to achieve it. We handed in the notice on our flat, we've taken the leap. What do we do now? Logistically, we need to find a way.
Alright.
So we are done. We're cleaned. This is our small little kitchen. We paid £1,100 for this small little flat.
So to ease ourselves into this amazing adventurous life of ours, we decided to take a few trips to Norfolk and then London, some mini trips so that we can see if we like it or not.
Jenny's turned a little bit crabby today. We realised that we wanted to stay in the UK for a bit. We found that the best way would be to get a van, convert it into a camper van. But unfortunately, the van we bought had to be a bargain in a fixer-upper. Now we had a shock. We lost our buddy Marley.
The bad news we have to share with you guys is unfortunately our buddy left us. We had to put him down. We'd have to put him to sleep. He was very unwell. It was very hard. So at the end of November, we get the van, we've got it, but now what? We've tried to speak to a few mechanics and a few garages. No one wants to touch it. No one wants to help. So we do what any sane person would do. We try to fix it ourselves.
Good to have a really good engine to go across Europe, so we'll be in it for 2 years most likely. So it's, you know, it'd be like having a brand new van. That's great. And now we enter the hardest part of our journey. Blood, sweat and tears. We took the engine out of our Mercedes Sprinter. It's only this sucking mud. This, it's all free. The engine's out.
Because we wanted to do things right, we decided to send the engine to the machine shop. So beginning of February, off he went.
It's done 147,000 miles, which is quite a lot of people tell you, obviously, that it's not a lot of miles for a Mercedes. However, it is time for a water pump and other stuff as well. So we've got a budget. We've got a camper van to build, so we have got to be careful what we spend. This is my favourite part of the story so far. We painted our van and made it look more like a camper van.
We're a little bit exhausted, with a little bit of rundown of energy, but we're going to get cracking.
We also received our engine back from the engine shop. We are having fun, so that's what matters. What about you, Jamie? How are you feeling about it?
It looks difficult and I'm don't know what I'm doing, but I suppose it's going alright. Listen, you're the one that tells us what to do.
Jamie's the boss here. We're all stuffed. Putting the engine in the van was also a struggle, but so rewarding after we got it started was the best part ever. The tears nearly came down during this process, but we took it for a drive. 40 miles down the road, we heard a ticking noise in the engine. We'll see when we get to the destination. We are 45 minutes away from the destination, so hopefully we make it, fingers crossed. After calling out a Mercedes expert mobile mechanic, he had a look and he said, take it back to the engine shop.
We have problem after problem after problem. It's that mental and mindset battle every single day. We fix one thing, something else goes wrong. So we just don't see the end result. We don't really know. The goalpost keeps moving.
Brian's, he's been fair. Obviously, he's not happy. No one's happy to get the phone call that, that the engine has to come back. He's told us to bring the engine back to him, which obviously isn't possible because it's in a van. He's been fair. He said, bring it back. I'll have a look at it. And that's all he can do. So we drove the van back to Norfolk.
At this point, we're frustrated. We're fed up of waiting. So we decided just to take the leap. At the end of the day, what matters is to travel and to explore and to live a life full of adventure.
We're going to take some time to look after a dog, I think, aren't we, at least? And maybe go to sort of Cornwall way or Devon or something along that.
We picked 2 destinations, Lewis and Exeter in Devon. What a gorgeous place this is. Highly recommended. It's about 3.5 hours from London, by train or by car.
Where are we now? We bought another car, well, a fixer-upper, because we need to get about while we've got the van in the shop. So in order to get about, we need to do it on a budget. We bought a cheap car from Facebook Marketplace, but guess what? It needs fixing.
So we made it 10 minutes down the road. The car drives.
Yeah.
Well done, darling. Thank you very much.
Okay. So from a more technical point of view,
I just know it drives.
Right. So we've changed one wheel bearing at the back. Yeah, the other wheel bearing definitely needs changing. Still sounds like a Hoover at speeds. Oh, and the squeaking, yeah. Well, so when you put the brakes on, it squeaks. But that's that is the we think that the front discs and pads are going to need doing. We've looked it up, and they're about £70 for the discs and the pads. So it's not bad.
And we are on the road to somewhere this time.
We're not on the road to nowhere. We're on the road to somewhere.
Yes. And it's driving. Did I mention that before?
We're driving, yeah. I don't think we'll be able to fit a shower in here though.
It's a little bit small. Look. I'll give you a tour of our current premises. That's the back seat, and that's where the luggage is. That's it. So if not even, yeah, we need an extra seat at least.
We've got a suitcase in the boot, and that's taking up the whole boot. We've got a suitcase taking up the back seats, and then we've got over the top. I mean, we could probably fit another suitcase on top there, I think, but not a person.
But it's driving. It's taking us from A to B.
Just.
So that's it. We're happy. Thank you very, very much for being here. We're very, very grateful for all the likes, all the comments, all the support. You guys mean a lot to us.
If you like this video, please subscribe. And if you'd like to see more of our journey, please let us know where you think we should go in and around the Cornwall area.
And guess what? We've got some nice, interesting challenges going forward. So, 1 video a day for 31 days for July. Tell us, is there any challenges you want us to do? Is there any places you want us to see?